Welcome to today's video. Can Ukraine's Javelin anti-tank missile defeat Russian tanks? The US has given the Baltic states permission to send US-made weapons to Ukraine. Weapons in the Baltic republics' arsenals include Javelins, portable missiles capable of destroying tanks. The Biden administration has sent Ukraine $650 million in arms since last year, including $200 million last month amid war fears. Ukraine has shown urgency in receiving military supplies, particularly from neighboring states. The UK has also sent anti-tank weapons to Kyiv. Ukraine says it will use Bayraktar strike drones and Javelin anti-tank missiles in the military. On the heels of war between Russia and Ukraine, a US jet carrying Javelin anti-tank missiles landed in Kyiv last month. Minister of Defense Oleksii Reznikov tweeted, "Kyiv Javelins. A new cargo of security aid launchers and missiles with a total weight of about 80 tons. We expect the arrival of the fourth from the big flock of birds soon." In the event of a large-scale Russian invasion, experts predict Ukraine's armed forces would be able to wage significant resistance and inflict substantial damage to Russia. Russian advance may be slowed by Javelin missiles. A year after Russia annexed the Crimea Peninsula from Ukraine without a fight, Ukraine's army is considered highly motivated to defend the country's heartland. In addition, Ukraine has short-range air defenses and anti-tank weapons, notably US-supplied Javelin missiles. With almost $2 billion in military aid since 2014, including Javelin anti-tank missiles, the US has aided Ukraine in anticipation of Russian aggression. The US Javelin man-portable anti-tank missile is a fire-and-forget weapon. It has self-guiding technology. The Javelin's heat anti-tank warhead can destroy modern tanks from above. The T-90's armor is top-notch against other tanks. The T-90's key selling point is its armor. It's twofold. First, there is the composite armor protecting the turret. Next is the Contact 5 Explosive Reactive Armor, ERA. It reduces the penetrating power of armor-piercing projectiles. But in Syria, the rebels utilized American TOW-2A missiles. TOW stands for tube-launched, optically tracked, wire-guided. It is not a fire-and-forget system. When fired, the operator's vision must track the TOW until impact. The operator keeps the sight's crosshairs centered. The TOW-2A had mixed results when used against the T-90. The next question is, how would the T-90 do against the Javelin anti-tank missile? The US military's Javelin is a fire-and-forget tank destroyer. Missile targeting is not required. After launch, no more input is required. The Javelin is shoulder-fired. The Javelin is lighter than the TOW, which requires a heavy tripod. The Javelin can be used at any time of day or night. The T-90 has countermeasures that it can utilize to try and spoof Javelin. The T-90's Shtora-1 active protection system jams anti-tank missile infrared sensors. The Shtora-1 can also fire infrared masking smoke grenades. It also includes an early warning system that can detect hostile lasers. The Russians fear the Javelin since the T-90 struggled against the TOW-2 anti-tank guided missile used by untrained rebels in Syria, who demystified that the T-90 could not be destroyed. Ukraine ordered 37 Javelin launchers and 210 Javelin missiles in 2018. Less comforting for Russia is the US requirement to store missiles away from separatists and front lines in Donbass. When launched from a vehicle, the Javelin has a range of 2.5 kilometers. No matter how good their countermeasures are, an ambush of 3 launchers and a good quantity of missiles could easily take out T-90 tanks. Russia's T-90 tanks face a threat from anti-tank missiles, particularly the Javelin. If previous TOWs can pierce armor, the Javelin surely can too. So this confrontation is between the T-90 crews and the Javelin team. The Javelin is easier to use, therefore I'm betting on it, to tilt the war in favor of Ukraine. That's all for today. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and most importantly click on the subscribe button for more updates on awesome videos. See you next time.